Gary the giraffe loved the night sky. Every evening, as the sun slipped away and stars began to shine, Gary would stand quietly in the meadow, looking up, way up. "I wish I could touch them," he whispered. The other animals laughed. "The stars are too far," said Riley the rabbit. "Even for you," added Benny the beaver. Gary smiled softly. "Maybe," he said, "but I still want to try." The next night, Gary stretched his long neck as far as he could, higher, 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 but no matter how far he reached, the stars stayed just out of reach. Gary sighed. "I'm still not tall enough." The wind rustled gently through the trees, and that's when Gary had an idea. "If I can't reach them alone," he said slowly, "maybe I don't have to." The next morning, Gary went to his friends. "I want to build something," he said. "What kind of something?" asked Benny. "A tower," Gary replied. "A tower tall enough to reach the stars." The animals blinked. "That's impossible," said one. "That's too big," said another. Gary didn't argue. He just said, "I can't do it alone." There was a pause. Then Benny stepped forward. "I'll help." Riley hopped beside him. "Me too." One by one, the others joined in. "Let's try." They gathered branches, stacked logs, balanced stones. It wasn't easy. The tower wobbled, fell, leaned. They tried again, and again, and again. Some days were frustrating. Some nights felt like giving up. But Gary never stopped looking at the stars. And slowly, the tower grew, taller than the bushes, taller than the trees, taller than anything they had ever built. Finally, one quiet night, it was ready. Gary climbed carefully, step by step, higher than he had ever been. The wind brushed against his face. The sky felt closer, closer, closer. Gary reached out. His heart pounded. His eyes widened. And then, he stopped. The stars were still just beyond his reach. Gary froze. For a moment, disappointment filled his chest. "I still can't touch them." He looked down, at the tower, at his friends, all of them watching, all of them believing. Gary smiled, slowly, softly. Then he spoke. "I didn't touch the stars, but I got closer than I ever could alone." The animals cheered, not because he reached the stars, but because they built something together, something bigger than any one of them. Gary lifted his head and looked at the sky again. The stars twinkled brighter than ever, and for the first time, he didn't feel far from them at all, because he finally understood something important. Some dreams aren't about reaching the stars, they're about who stands with you while you try. You may not reach every dream, but with the right people, you'll get closer than you ever could alone.